Nigeria's National Youth Service Corps is about to undergo one of its biggest reforms since it was created over 50 years ago. Welcome to the African Excellence Hub. From a proposed increase in the monthly allowance to major changes in how Corps members are deployed and trained, the NYSC could soon look very different. For more than 5 decades, the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has been a rite of passage for millions of Nigerian graduates. Established in 1973 after the Nigerian Civil War, the scheme was designed to promote national unity by posting graduates to states outside their regions.
53 years. This is the first time there has been a holistic reform. The reform areas speak to all the strategic aspects of the NYSC, starting from the area of the main area of deployment. How are you registering in the NYC? What modality is being used to post you to several states? How are we recognizing the areas where we have security challenges? What constitutes the period with which youth corps are in camp? We've looked to see what we need to do to recognize people's skill set, to recognize what it is that Nigeria needs from the Nigerian youth after graduating. We've segmented the NYSC across 11 different core streams. We have looked to see what are the areas that exist for Nigerian youth that Nigerian youth are interested in. So we looked to see how many streams can be done. By stream, I mean the type of additional training we can provide you as a graduate in having graduated from the university. So within the orientation camp, there is a new structure where you have the first 2 weeks, which speaks to laying a foundation on civic responsibility. You'll be made aware of what it is that civic duties means, our national values, leadership development. The next 2 weeks, we look to career mapping, basic accounting literacy, skills, business planning, access to finance. How do we access finance? And then we intend to introduce a structured career day program to enable COP members engage directly with the public. But importantly, the final 2 weeks, which is a minimal period, we intend to have a focused COP stream specific training. This aligns with the COP member's designated stream based on his choice, based on his academic background and skill profile. We've designated 11 core streams across NYSC. So when you come in as a youth corper, you would now pick which stream you want to participate in. So I'll list out the streams and then we can see how we would interact on that. We have the agri core, we have the medical core, we have the education core, we have the tech and digital core, we have the legal core, we have the public service core, we have the infrastructure core, we have the green core, we have the enterprise core, we have the creative economy core, we also have the paramilitary and security core. So each COP member, once he's in, once he has uploaded and he has been recognized and accepted as a COP member, he's required to pick one of those core. And once he registers in that, then we recognize him as a medical core, and certain trainings will be given for each of those cores within the 2 weeks. What is important is Mr. President, in his usual bold and courageous way, has taken on this holistic reform of the NYSC, which has never been done in the last 53 years of its establishment. NYSC will be civilian-led with clarity of the fact that we need to build the skill set of our youth to enable them function and support the government in building a $1 trillion economy. Thank you very much.
However, changing economic realities, rising insecurity, and increasing unemployment have sparked calls for comprehensive reforms. One of the most talked about proposals is improving the welfare of core members through better allowances, accommodation, healthcare, and security. With the rising cost of living, many believe the current support is no longer sufficient for young graduates serving the nation. Another major focus is making the NYSC more relevant to today's economy. Rather than limiting the program to community service alone, many stakeholders want stronger emphasis on entrepreneurship, digital skills, vocational training, and innovation. The goal is to ensure core members leave the program with practical skills that can help them create jobs instead of only seeking employment.
National salute! Salute! All provided by 2018 Particular Gov member. All present. Ready for your inspection, Your Excellency.
Security has also become a top concern. Calls are growing for deployment policies to better consider the safety of core members, especially in areas facing security challenges. There are also discussions about improving transparency in postings, strengthening partnerships with private companies, and creating clearer pathways from service into employment. Supporters argue that these reforms would transform the NYSC from a compulsory 1 year program into a platform that genuinely prepares young Nigerians for the future. Whether these proposed changes become reality remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: many Nigerians believe the time has come to modernize the NYSC for a new generation. If implemented successfully, these reforms could improve the lives of millions of graduates while contributing to Nigeria's economic growth and national development. What is your thought about this new development?